So I've honestly tried to film this video like 100 times and I just can't get past the intro. Like, how do you introduce yourself without it sounding like, hi guys, I'm Sherelle J, welcome to my channel. It's always gonna sound shit. But anyways, we're gonna move past this section and then hopefully just get you to a more juicy part. Yeah, okay. Anyways, it's a new year. Happy New Year. I hope you're having a good start to the year, and equally if you're not, I get it. This year for me does feel a little bit more balanced, and I just feel ready. I feel like I've had a break. I feel like I've rested. I feel like I've really listened to myself and my message and what I'm supposed to do. But equally, I was in the complete opposite space last year, January. I was in bed, unable to kind of get out. I was so like unmotivated, depressed. I just didn't have anything to give. So if that does resonate with you and you feel like you're there, I promise you it's only a couple of days away, a month away, a couple of months, a year away from you feeling like your better self. Like, it's there, it's coming. And had I not had the January I had last year, which was feeling like shit, I don't even know if I'd be here, like now, in this present moment, and feeling so fucking grateful. So, yeah, my point is, if you're having a hard time, I got you, I feel you. I actually bought this camera towards the end of last year, because I was like, I really want to start, like, vlogging and getting myself and my message and, like, what I get up to out there. And so I did. I filmed a lot of the stuff that I was doing. I had a retreat in Thailand, which was incredible. It was my first solo retreat. I've held, I don't know, 4 or 5 retreats with Hills and Feels, my brand. But this was my first retreat by myself as a coach with like a small amount of people and really like working one-to-one with them. And it was the most magical experience. I then continued on a trip like by myself. I went to Singapore and I got to teach out there, which was incredible. I was there for like, I don't know, just over 24 hours. And then I went to LA and San Fran. And anyways, I filmed all of this content and it was so vulnerable because I also wasn't sharing any of that elsewhere, like on Instagram or anything. And firstly, I was like, Sherelle J, you're not an editor, so what are we going to do with this footage? And I still don't know. It might come, it might not. But what I realized was, is that the work that you do on yourself in that private time, in that downtime, the investment, whether that's through counseling, therapy, or just the time you spend by yourself, one, it's needed, so please keep doing it. But 2, it doesn't always mean that life is going to be in sync with you. And I had this like really shit moment, right, in LA. I'm on Venice Beach and I'm like crying. I'm like crying because basically, long story short, I had got a relationship coach over the summer and it taught me a lot. It taught me a lot about my own insecurities with men and the relationships I've had with men over the years. It taught me a lot about, you know, actually being my softer self and my more like feminine self, which I've masked for so long now. And it was just generally about, you know, healing my relationship with men and the idea of what I want in my life and not feeling so guilty for asking for it. And anyways, I'd spent this time not dating, being alone, not having sex, like making a vow to myself. And anyway, when I finally was ready to kind of date or put myself out there again, life was like, oh, just because you've done the work, hun, doesn't mean that life is always going to give you that back. And I got ghosted hard twice. And I was like, I haven't had this in 30 years. And now, after having a relationship coach and like really investing in this time, this shit happens. But it was like the biggest reminder of keep doing the work. Keep showing up for yourself. Keep putting yourself in vulnerable circumstances. Keep being you. Keep having your heart. Because it was so easy the first time around when I got ghosted to be like, fuck this again. I'm done. The second time it was even more easier to be like, fuck man. But you know what I did do? I wished them well. I prayed for them. I was like, that's you. That's you. And a reflection of where you're at. That's not about me. Now, that's not to take away, you know, personal responsibility in any relationship or situation or circumstance. You always should be responsible for yourself and how you entered any relationship, whether that was given too much too soon, not having enough boundaries, you know, like all those things that we should be accountable for. But in that moment, it was just like, this isn't about you. Like, your heart is where it's at, and you shouldn't be guilty for that. So yeah, I spent the rest of my year just kind of being true to that and owning the shit that I felt and owning the sadness that it came with, and the kind of fear around dating again or putting myself out there. Like, it's okay to feel those things, and you might feel those things in relationships, you might feel those things in your work choices, but my point is, stop put into the world that you have to be this or you have to be that. Be yourself. If that's a bit scared right now, own that so that you can get to that light. If that's like, I'm fucking ready, be ready. And if life knocks you back, okay, that was a lesson that was coming your way. But I made peace last year, and in order to find that peace, I had to forgive and forget. Actually, let me not even use the word forget. Forgive. I had to release, and I did a workshop right before the end of the year, and it was called Release and Reconnect. And I think that's my message now, especially this month, whilst we're trying to do the whole like January and come on, let's go. That can only happen, and like new energy can only happen if you've shedded the remains, if you've let go of the remains. So if you're stepping into this new year and you're feeling a bit of heaviness, maybe there's something about last year, the last few years, maybe even something as deep as your childhood that you're holding on to, and you're either blaming the world for it, you're like holding someone else like accountable for something that like they can't maybe fix. You just have to let it go, and it doesn't mean always for them. Some people don't deserve that, but you do. Like, you deserve to start your year afresh. You deserve to start your year with good intention, with space and capacity and room to give as much as you can to you, your career, your love life, anything that you've got going on. So give it. Fucking give it. Stop holding on to other things that aren't helping you. Anyways, that's my like deep talk for the day done. But generally speaking, I'm really hoping that this channel or this space can be about this. Sharing, opening up, being vulnerable, letting you know a little bit more about what's actually going on. And that can be within my brand, the fun things that we've got coming up. I really want to take you like behind the scenes and show you like what it's like to manage a business or 3, or what it's like to start dating again, and all that kind of life stuff. So yeah, if this is something that you connect with, or just a space, or relate to something that you're going through, please just like comment back, like interact with me, drop me a DM on Instagram, like let's connect. And yeah, I hope it resonates. I hope you have a beautiful year, and trust me, if there's something uncomfortable right now, it's because you're meant to go through it. You're meant to go through it so that you can come to that light, to that beautiful moment soon, whenever that is for you. So yeah, Happy New Year. Welcome to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Hey guys, I'm Sherelle J, and welcome to my channel. That's never gonna sound. Hey guys, I'm Sherelle J, and welcome to my channel. This is so cringe. Hey guys, I'm Sherelle J, and welcome to my channel. Gosh, that's never gonna ever. Okay, bye.